Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn. At the time of recording, it is now the 26th of May. The last time I played this was in March. So, oh my word. The last episode you saw, only last week, was recorded back in March. So I have absolutely no clue what's going on, but I kind of think that that's a benefit at this point. We've done so much, we've looked at so many things. How many have we done? How do I look at the book? It's tab, okay. I think I can go to the back cover. Yeah, okay, so we've got about a quarter of them still to do. But we've done an awful lot, so that's really handy. I say handy. Yeah, we need to crack on, but I think we need a new way of doing it. So I think what I'm going to do is just go through the book and now find people whom I've not solved. So this is done. This is set in stone now. A bitter cold, that's done. That's set in stone. We're just going to basically look through and find the first person who's got a question on them. And at the moment we're doing remarkably well. Is this one okay? Timothy Bootman, top man, was shot with a gun by Edward Nichols. So we know he was shot with a gun and we know it was by Edward Nichols, right? Let's go to memories and go to where he perished. Okay, well this is it, part 3. So he's the dude outside from memory. He's the dude outside the first mate's window, right? So he's other end of the ship. Ugh. So he's over this end through that blurry door, and it's this dude. Hopefully I've remembered this right. Chapter 3, murder. There we go. So yes, it's you. You are definitely being shot by you. How do I... Is it E? Oh, tab now. Second mate Edward Nichols. So that's absolutely right. So the thing we've got wrong is his identity. Although actually, because it's in threes, we may not have got his identity wrong. It might be that we just haven't solved enough to do it yet. So let's go for things that we don't know. This unknown soul. Right, so we don't know who you are yet. Where do you appear? You're only in... Oh, you're in 4 memories. So let's work backwards, shall we? Bookmark the memories for you. And then this is where he died. So we want to go look at this memory. I don't think... Keep course Dewey, switch canoes in 3 days, you packed enough, Isa. Stay quiet. Miss Lim. Yeah, there's no name there. We don't know who's speaking either. So it's a bit tricky with that one. So he's in part 1 of that, which is the end of that sequence. So he dies immediately in that. He's present during this scene that we're just looking at now. So you're... Where is he? Can I walk around this side? I can. Which one is he? So we see the picture. So it's not going to be you. It's not going to be you. It's not going to be you. Oh, wait. Yes, it is you. Alright. So these guys are loading the Formosans onto the ship. As the rest of them are escaping. Okay, that's cool. So now we go to the next one. On the main deck. Everyone's on the main deck for the hanging. So that's not going to help us, I don't think. And then the first one is the guy who succumbed to tragic illness. Okay. So everyone was here. Literally everyone was here. Part 1, 2. So I need to go find my door is over there. 1 part 2. Okay, so far this method is not proving any use. But we are only on the second one. So this one's at the bunks, right? Is it on this one or lower down? Might be on the next one down. There isn't anything near 44 that's going to help us, is there? No. I think it must be the next one down then. No bunks this end. It doesn't look like it actually. I think it must be up here. Because there was the cards table. They all do sleep here, right? Oh wait, actually, he was outside the doctor's place, wasn't he? Or one of them was. Is it you? You're 2 part 1, and we're looking for part 1 number 2. Oh yeah, so no, that's part 2 number 1, right? I'm confused. Let's go in. Chapter 2, yeah. So literally everyone and his mum is present here. We got the Russians over here. Oh. So you're... I don't know. I don't think we're gonna find them, are we? I don't know if there's there's a lot of feet hanging out. I wonder if there's like a distinctive pair of shoes that we can find or something. That would be very nice. Are you a distinctive pair of shoes? 59? Have we got number 50? I don't know. I'm sort of now getting distracted from what I'm doing. So you're not the guy we're looking for either. Yeah, he's just asleep in this. It's not going to help us, I don't think. So this method, bookmark 4 memories. Okay, it's that dude. Let's go to the last one again. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get him, so we're going to have to keep moving. That's done. That's done. That's done. Yeah, that's done. That's done. Done, done. Done, done. Done, done. We've got a lot of these. It's here we go. Unknown topman was electrocuted. We don't know who he is yet. So can we bookmark your memories? There's got to be a way to figure these out. I mean, there is. This is a 3 hard one again. So this one is purely got to be done on deduction. So he died in this one. There's no identifying things on him in this one. So let's go to Unholy Captives, which is part 2, number 5. Location of the corpse is in between the stairs. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Part 2, number 5. In between the stairs on the next deck down, I think it is. Oh, we're in a memory still. I need to go out the door. I feel like this particular memory does hold a lot of things, a lot of clues, because everyone's in it. Right, we're down here. Do we want to go one more down, or is it this one? What am I looking for? 4 part 6. So 430 is what we're looking for. that's 5:15. So I think it's the next one down. And then it's in here. You, are you? No. Not you, apparently. There isn't anyone down here, is there? There's that. Wait. Which deck is this on? Cargo hold, which is where I am. And it's right in the middle. Okay. I am in the right place, right? 6 part 4. Okay. So that's going to be 6:20. Is not what I said, I don't think. I can't remember. I'm making all kinds of mistakes already. Are you 6:20? No, you're something else. What are you? Loose cargo. We've done you, I think. You're no use to us. I am on the cargo deck, right? Or am I on the... Yeah, this is the cargo deck. There's nothing down here. Or is this... This is the... Okay, this is the cargo deck. So is it you? 6:20, yeah, that's it. It's you. Soldiers of the Sea.
We're no use.
Right, so we're looking for the dude. Who are you? I think we've already identified you. I mean, they didn't die in this person, did they? So they're obviously somewhere else. Oh. Oh yeah, you're already dead. Where are they then? Back here? There's you and you. You're the bosun's mate. Who are you? You are... the bosun, maybe? I don't know, I can't remember who everyone is now. Going back to saying you a lot, like I have been. Where is the guy that I'm trying to find? He's got to be alive. Is that him? No. I think we know who you are though, don't we? What about you? No. You're Seaman Nathan Peters, yeah. I've forgotten who it is we're looking for now. I think he's on the other picture. It's this guy. Okay. I don't see him. It's not you, you're the Persian, right? I'm not able to go up. It's like there's a person riding that thing. It's really weird. Yeah, I'm not able to go up. So where is he? Can't find him in the scene. You're a steward. You're the Persian. I need to check every little crevice of this map. Of this scene. It's not like hiding behind a thing there somewhere. There's not really anyone up here. So it's neither of you guys. He doesn't die here. No. So it has to be down on this bit. No doors I can go through. It's not you. It's not you. You're, yeah, you're one of the mates. Nothing in there. You two are both dead, so it's not you. Is it you? No, you're the butcher, right? It's not you or you. You're also... Are you stewards? No, you're not stewards. I don't get it. He's not here. I mean... Oh, there you are. That's him. So he didn't die here. Or did he? Oh, this unknown... Okay, yeah, he did, sorry. Blimey, what am I even on? So that doesn't tell us who he is. Somebody's throwing fire, but that's... So I think it's him telling him to throw fire. It doesn't say in the thing. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Alright, so we're going to have to go back one. So he is a topman, right? Wait. Oh, did I not bookmark it? Oops. Wait. You. So we want to bookmark you now. And work backwards from here. So he was present in this scene. But I don't think there was anything in there. Part 1. So 130 is what we're looking for on the thing. It's on the main deck. Oh, that's the guy that fell down, isn't it? Where's the door? Down this end? I've lost it. Is it up top? Where's the exit? Mr. Wizard, find me an exit. 10 points if you know that reference. Where is the door? There it is. It's hiding over here. So 130 we're after, which is up on the main deck. It's the guy slumped over the thing, right? He's fallen off. I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Well, I got the right one by accident. So... Not you. Not you. Must be you then. Yeah, you. There's... All we know is that he's a topman. That's it. That's all we know. We know that we've got it right. The method of dying we've got right. Again, clear the deck. Struck by a beast's tail. Okay. So this is unholy creatures. This is on the gun deck between two staircases. Alright. We're just slowly working through this. I don't know what else we can do. It's just going to take time. So, down here, there's this one. Right, what's being said here? Anything helpful?
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this?
It's the cook.
Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Have a now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Okay. So, is it you? No, you're that guy again. These guys are all in different uniforms, so it's not him. It's none of them. It's one of the people running away. It's not him either. So they're up on the top deck, presumably. You look like the chap. Yeah, I think it was you, wasn't it, that we were looking at? So this tells us nothing as well, which is to be expected. I don't think these guys with 3, like there's never a thing where its name is like on anything, or we know we've got the cause of death, but he's carrying stuff. Nobody's telling anyone to carry anything. Is his clothing any different? I don't think his clothing is anything different to normal. So let's move out of this memory again and find the next one with him in. On the gun deck. So again, he's asleep in this one and is not pictured, not visible at any rate. And that's it. That's all the memories he's in. So, can I go to where he perished? There. So that's no help there. We can just like throw in some names. Zungisati is still not confirmed. Was shot with a gun by Charles Minor. I thought we'd confirmed him. In the Port Walk. Oh, okay, so he was shot by accident. I think we confirmed that that's right. So it's just his name that could be wrong, but might not be. Yeah, I don't know. Winston Smith, is that confirmed? Yeah, that's confirmed. That's confirmed. Right, we don't know this person's name. Fell overboard to his death, but he could have also been blown up by the cannon. He's an unknown soul again. He's on the gun deck. Can I see the picture of him, please? Let's bookmark. And he's depicted in underway. So, where is he? He's with Hamadou Dioum. Fell overboard and Topman Claude. Okay. So he's with these guys. So he might be a Topman or he might not be. He's in 9 memories. Oh my goodness. We know what happens to him. He's in that mess where the cannon goes off. Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting distracted from everything again. My honest feeling is that that scene with the hammock scene is telling us most of the things that we need here. So, like I said, there was a lot of people. There's limbs hanging out, so they've got to have things on them, right? So let's go back into this memory. A Bitter Cold, part 1 of 3. Yeah, thank you. Because there's lots of people here. There's loads of them, so we just need to like identify. What's that? 58, 56. There's some feet there. 55. Is this 57? Can we see any feet there? Arms. 51. I mean, those are not distinct feet, are they? Or shoes. This is where the action's happening. I don't know. These are the Russians here, aren't they? We've already cleared up the beds of the Russians. 59, here we go. I wouldn't say they're particularly distinct shoes. What about you? Yeah, they look exactly the same. 40 and 41. Why are these not numbered? 38. Why is 59 over here? I've noticed that they tend to be grouped by nationality. Because we got the Russians with their bunks over here. Presumably there's 2 more to set up here, or... Oh no, there's 3 here. And there are 3 Russians. And then you've got the Indians over here. So who's in these? 39, 40 and 41. If we have a look at the roster again. 39... Where are we? There we go. So these are all the Chinese guys over here. And then, was it 49 or 59? 59, I think. George Shirley, we don't know what's happened to him. So that's a name. So he's a seaman, but he's from England. So he should be with Samuel Peters, which is 60. I don't know. It's really weird. 40, 41, 38. This should be 39. 39, not 59. I don't know why that is. So where are the English guys then? There's 36 on their own. 37. 43. So they're not grouped in numbers at all. So who's in these? It was the Chinese, wasn't it? And then 59. So this... I was looking at 59. So this is George Shirley, who's asleep here. I don't know how we can identify... I don't know why I'm fixating on that one. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I was looking for like distinct shoes or whatever, but they're not. They're all the same. They're all the same, aren't they? Let's compare that one to that one. Yeah, it's the same. Weird. So can't really see your feet. They probably don't have their shoes on, do they? If they're in their bunk, is these socks? Are these socks? Is there like a pair of shoes underneath or anything? No, not that one. Any of these? We've identified all these, I think. I'm not seeing any shoes. But yeah, there's no more like tattoos and stuff. I think we found on one of these there was a tattoo somewhere. I can't remember where we found it now. But it's those kinds of things that I'm looking for, like personal effects that are around. So I don't know. We just need to make some guesses, I suppose. There's another leg there. No tattoos. It does look like they're wearing shoes, to be honest. Oh, there you go. There's the arm with the tattoo. That's what we saw earlier. That's why I'm back here now, because I remembered that. But no. Everyone's got exactly the same shoes. This is really unhelpful. 39, 40, 41, and then 59. It's just really weird that that's in such a different place to the numbers, but I guess they're mostly all 57, 57, 58, 55, 56. Yeah, so these are all in the same place. So these are all Englishmen. So they're numbered by country, but they're not. They are sleeping mostly by country, but for some reason that Englishman is over the other side. I guess because they ran out of room here. Who knows? He's over with the Chinese guys. This is not getting me anywhere. This is really not getting me anywhere. I'm gonna have to have another think come back again. This has been a very unproductive episode. I feel really bad. What am I doing here? Go to there. So yeah, could be anyone. What does he look English? Are you kind? I mean, he could look like anything, couldn't he? What's the question mark? Yeah, identifying people. Thanks for yeah. No longer blurred. Yeah, they can be identified. Use the book. Revisit memories. Use the book's map. 60 people on the ship. It's not going to be easy. Make assumptions using partial information. Process of elimination. Good luck. Thanks. Right. Well, that's not helped us at all. Let's keep going through. I'm gonna maybe do some longer episodes because people have been. I appreciate like this is now like 10 episodes later, but people were wanting more of these. They wanted longer episodes, so I appreciate this is now too late. I recorded a lot of things ahead of time, but I will now honour that. So you are an unknown soul. You fell to your death. Unknown topman was crushed by a terrible beast. Disappearances. I mean, some of their appearances. Where are you? Memories on deck map depicted in underway sketch. Who are you hanging out with in that sketch? I feel like I need to bookmark these. Underway, you're there. So you're hanging out with this guy. So the two of you are hanging out together. You're top men, right? So you're a top man as well. So let's scroll through the top men. We haven't got many unknown people left now. Right, we haven't actually identified any of the Chinese guys. So you're not a steward. You are probably a topman, so you're going to be one of these. But I don't know which. I'm only guessing. Are you also one of the Chinese guys? Oh my word. I literally just guessed. I just clicked names. Right. Timothy. Okay, so we got that guy named. And Zungi Sati is correct. Thank goodness for that. I can't claim any kind of like skill or whatever on that. That was pure just click and guess. Based on appearance, they look Chinese. So I chose some names and we got them. Right. So let's go. What are we doing? Look at the bookmarks. Right, so you're probably not Huang Li. You might still be. But we don't know for sure. You could be Li Hong, you could be Wei Li. I don't know how to figure that out. Maybe we go back to the crew roster again and start looking at things that we haven't ticked. George Shirley. Right, who are you going to be? George Shirley. We know that was one of the guys we hadn't identified yet. I feel like we want to just be going through and looking at who is vaguely English looking. I don't know. Is it not? Yes, it's only showing us people we've not identified now. So that's handy. I mean, it's not going to be them. Could be you. And it could be you. We've got all of those. All of you guys. Okay, so that guy still isn't. Surely we've got all the stewards now though, right? It's not you anyway, because you're very much not English looking. You and you, I reckon, are both Chinese. Probably. You also probably Chinese. So that's it. We've literally got two people to guess from, him or him, right? Or was it him? Yeah. Him or him. I mean, why not? Could be you. Alexander Booth. Sure. Why not? Who else have we not identified? Oh, Lewis Walker is a topman. Is he also from England? Yeah, he is. So you're probably Lewis Walker. I honestly don't know. Whaley. Could be you. Could be you. I don't know. And Lee Hong could be you. Oh my word. I'm just guessing. I'm literally just guessing at this point. I feel a bit bad. I honestly feel bad because I wanna have worked it out. I desperately want to have worked it out. And I really haven't. Okay. So can we juggle a couple of names round and try again? I don't know which ones were guessed at that point. There are a couple we know we can't do. So him we can't do until the next chapter, and probably you. I don't know. So Huang Li is a topman from China. So let's swap some topmen around. Maybe you're Huang Li. Wei Li could be you then. No? Oh, we got you. You? Oh my word. I'm brute forcing this. This is madness. So we've got more to do still. I'm wondering why this is like got hatches across it. I'm guessing that means we've only got like one more set of people to guess. So what's left then? We've got Philippe Dahl. He was put in the hole, so we think we don't know what's happened to him. We haven't seen what's happened to Martin Perrott yet. I think those two we find out in the next chapter, which we have to then continue on. So that Alexander Booth, there must be somebody whom we haven't yet. So not you. You're not Alex. You can't be Alexander Booth. No, you're. You? Well, it didn't do a thing. I mean, it could be him. We've got like everyone else, right? You're the Dutchman. There's you, and the only other option is you, right? Oh. So we got. Hang on. How many people have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm certain we've got that guy right. I think this has to be Alexander Booth. So, can we not tell? It's got. I mean. I feel like we've done everything we can do, haven't we? Is there any more to be done? I don't know why I'm coming up to the top deck. Yeah, we can't name you. We can't name you. Oh, hang on. Philippe Dahl. Yeah, it's just what happens to him we don't know, because he was shut in the brig. So we can't do that. And the only person left is you, Alexander Booth. So I think we're done. And we can only solve them 3 at a time, so that means we have to go. We have to end it, right? Is this going to be the finale? I think this might be the finale. I honestly, when I started recording this episode, I was not at all expecting.
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
I was not expecting to finish this game. I thought there was another like 5 or so episodes in it. I mean, admittedly, I'm. We going? How do I leave? Oh, there we go. We just have to look at him. Oh man, have we got this right? I really feel horrible about guessing those. I know I'm saying this a lot now, saying it over and over again, but I wanted to know. I wanted to figure it out rather than guess it. But honestly, I was at the end of my tether in terms of things to look at. I'm just not clever enough. Just not clever enough. Okay, what happens in the next chapter then? 1 week later. The Honourable East India Company Insurance Assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea, prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. Ship damaged in a squall in the Atlantic, sunk in storm, Falmouth, payout claimed 20,000. What? Sunk? Oh, okay, so that's happened since, right? Yeah, in Storm Falmouth. Okay, so that happened after we got off. All cargo lost, payout claimed 5,000. All cargo lost, claimed for restitution 3,000. Company and Crown, okay. Captain Whitterall, fate suicide with the gun. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate 4. Estate forfeited to the Crown. William Hoscott, first mate. Oh, this is so many pages. Fate, shot by Robert Whitterall, criminal. Findings, attempted mutiny. Estate fine 25. Edward Nichols was shot with a gun. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, fined £100. Martin Perrett, third mate, unknown, findings of merit, extraordinary valour, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded £90. John Davies was clubbed. Oh man, there's just so many claims. Like, we know what's happened to all of these. They've all been fined or awarded money, so that's good. I think we can just skip through these. We know what happened because we've been through them in all of the videos. But man, I'm getting shivers now because we're at the end of the game. Like, this has been a hell of an experience to play. Unfortunately, now you guys have watched, you probably can't play it because I've given you all the answers, but I can't begin to tell you the experience of it. I'm now like, yes, it's so rewarding. On behalf of the Honourable East India Company, I certify all statements as accurate. Declare this matter closed in its entirety. That's my name. I can't remember what my name was. Amazing. Pocket watch remains in your possession. Do we get the final chapter now? The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans in Morocco, as requested. Come on, I want to solve these final things. I was supposed to see the last. There we go. 1 year later. Man, I was really worried that the game's ending now, and I'm not going to see the last bit. Oh, hello. I can't get up. I'm trying to get up. Hello. It's very quiet. So we've had a visitor.
Can you believe a letter at this hour? Must be important.
I hope it's important.
Tea's all gone, so you might think about going to bed as well.
Alright. We got the letter. This should be the last chapter of the book, right? Or a copy of it. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. Although the book was not fully solved, he asked me to express his appreciation at your attempt. He understood the difficulty of the task, and that his final wish to see the book completed would not come easily. Of the 4 of us who survived Obra Dinn's terrible ordeal, only 3 remain now. We are content with our situation in Morocco. What? But he said that I could see the last chapter. You're kidding me, right? Okay, so I did something wrong because I was supposed to see the last thing. I couldn't solve it because I couldn't see in the thing, right? I couldn't see I didn't know what happened to the third mate. And I couldn't see what happened to the dude because he was in the brig. I thought there was another part. Oh man. I'm absolutely gutted about that. I'm absolutely gutted. So I've just clicked out of it. I'm going to need to find out what happened. And why I can escape. Continue. Oh, I can rewind it as well. Oh, no. Okay. Let's quit the title. Rewind the ship. Yes. Okay. Thankfully, we can do this. So, I need to... Now that I've done all of those, I swear it said there was a chapter that I couldn't see. Right? The bargain chapter will remain unused today. I will possess the details within, but I've elected to keep them private for now. So... Yeah, there's a chapter. This chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. I'm very confused. Okay, so we need to just decide what's happened to these people then. He's alive. So Martin Perrett, third mate. Yeah, that's you. 9 memories. Appears in 9 memories. So where's the last memory? Keep going, keep going, keep going. So here we go. Part 8, the Doom. So we've not seen what happened to him. Disappearances. Alexander Booth. Fell overboard to his death. So yeah, that's not solved. So I don't know. That was the end of the doom. So we don't know what happened to him. I'm really confused about this. I'm very, very confused. I think I'm going to have to look up a hint on this one. I'm going to do that now just to figure out what's going on. So Alexander Booth is the only dude that I've still got left. That's him. Well, I assume that's him. 11 memories. Disappeared in the doom. So let's go to that. So let's go back one. The end of the doom is 8 part 2. So that's where... So that's part 5, 6, 7. Part 7, isn't it? So somewhere in the doom, those guys went overboard, and I can't remember where it was. It was when that dude was clubbed. Here we go. So it's on part 1. So this is on the main deck there. So yeah, that boat. What happened to the boat they were escaping from? Is it this one? Oh, that's murder. No, this is the wrong one. This is very much the wrong one. Yep. Let me out, please. Oh, I want to go. Dear, oh dear. Out through there. Right, so it's not you, but it is. It's one of these things, isn't it? It's on a bench somewhere. Is it you? No, you're the exploded one, so it's probably you. Let's try this one. Yeah, there we are. So these boys get in a boat and they disappear. So is it you? Yeah, you're you. I'm pretty sure this is the right guy. Fell overboard. So that's probably not quite right then. Was he drowned? Yeah. I mean, the boat disappeared, so... I'm confused because that is only him left. Which means that it wants us to say something that happened to the other guys, but we can't do that. Because that happens in a later chapter. I remember finding out about that earlier. I think did I look it up or something, and I found, yeah, you can't get their fates until you've left. So what am I supposed to do with it? Have we got one more down? No, this is... Yeah, it's the lazarette. We can't go in the lazarette. We got this one.
Keep pressure here.
So that after this happens, they throw him into the thing. They throw him in the brig. I can't remember where that happens. But we don't have access to it, right? Soldiers of the Sea. Did it say in there? Tie him up in the lazarette with those things. So he's going to be killed by a beast. Basically. That's what happens to him. Yeah, we got that. So let's go back to the list and say that. I'm really confused. There must be more that we haven't done. I think he's going to be alive somewhere. Can I choose alive? Martin Perra. No, it won't actually let me put that in. Can I... Yeah, he doesn't ever perish, so I can't. It literally physically won't let me put that in. And then everyone else is ticked, bar Alexander Booth, but it won't confirm that because I haven't done 3, unless that one's wrong. Now, I'm looking at a thing right now on my other screen. I've got the wiki up of that guy. That is him. Fate, drowned by a beast. So can I... Ah, okay, by an unknown... That's what was wrong. Right, I filled that in. He was drowned by a terrible beast. But it hasn't sorted that. I feel like the ending is a bit broken. We've got nowhere to write in for the other guys. Unless we can now get to the last chapter inside the captain's quarters. The end. Escape. So where's the bargain? Yeah. In the lazarette. Is circled. So can I do this now? Until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Okay, I'm just going to have to try ending it again. That's literally all I can do right now. I can't get down there, I have to walk around the side. Okay, so I checked the door to the lazarette and it's definitely not open, so we can't go in there and find anything else, unfortunately. So hopefully this goes differently this time. Okay, I tried that and it didn't change the ending. I didn't want to bore you with seeing it again. It just says we have to solve all of them bar... what were the names? Sorry for the audio cutting out. So Dalton and Perrott, I think it was. I've looked it up. It says everyone checked expect Dalton and Perrott. So that confuses me because... So Perrott we know. Who else is there? These are all ticked. I'm making absolutely sure. Philippe Dahl. So he's... I don't know why it thinks we can do there. Apparently 2 of these are... Shall I just say clawed by a terrible beast? Oh, I can't. I literally can't put it in. I think this game has had an update. And people haven't caught up with the update. But there's no one else. It says the last 6 people are solved in pairs. So there should be another person. Yeah, it reckoned Finley Dalton. Where's he? Finley Dalton is one that I can't solve. So I reckon maybe they changed the story or something. Finley, I saw him right there then. Where was he? Moved. Philippe Dahl. I've lost it. Finley Dalton is a helmsman. Yeah, we've got to check on that. So what they're saying is incorrect. Obra, Dinn, update. I'm just searching this live now. Update to the update. Blimey, version history. Right, I'm going to keep looking at this and I'll be right back. Okay, I've just noticed, and I'm sure you guys have all been shouting at me the whole time, but Paul Moss, the first mate steward, I appear to have incorrectly either identified or... I mean, have I got these? No, I haven't got these the wrong way around because I checked that the other dude was right. So this is him. You must be the first mate steward. So let's check what happened to you then. Bookmark these. So I think I probably got the name of his killer wrong. So how do I access this? Escape Part 2. Ah, it's that one. Okay. So that's up here. Blimey. I guarantee you guys have been shouting at me like, I missed one. So this is you. Man, I can't believe I overlooked that. Right, so you are Leonid Volkov. So that's where the error has come in. He was actually killed by Leonid Volkov. There we are. We've solved all of them. I can't believe that. I was just leaving too early. Perfect. Right. After all of that, I couldn't let it go. I hope you guys are happy with the longer length of the video. It is the last one after all. There is nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. That's the screen I wanted to see. So now we can leave. There's a long old walk to the door. Oh, it's not that long actually. It's just down here. Guys, calm down. Calm down. Right, I'm going through here, and now we can get off this blessed boat and get the correct ending. I'm really gutted that we didn't get it the first time round, though. I should have been a bit more observant. Click. There we go. I'll bring you back when the thing arrives, because otherwise it's a bit too much. Okay, we're back here. I apologise for the random jumping about nature by the way we got here. It's very unfortunate. So I can only apologise for that. I was obviously just not carefully reading the list enough. I couldn't see that there was still another person unticked. I guess it being right next to the one that I was expecting to be unticked didn't help. But anyway, we are here now. We're just waiting for our package to arrive, which hopefully this time should not be a letter, but should be probably the missing chapter of the book, I'm hoping.
Can you believe it? A package at
There we go, a package.
Oh, the thing smells just dreadful.
Oh.
Better you don't open it inside.
I bet I opened it inside anyway.
Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Okay. Right, let's have a look. That looked bigger than a book. And a book wouldn't smell, so it's probably a dismembered limb or something. What have we got? What do we got? What do we got? Right to you, the unfortunate news, Dr. Evans has passed away. He's come to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He's very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives we wish to forget. Do not write back. Jane Bird. Okay, we've got the letter, the book. What's in here? It's taking a while to open. There we are. Ooh. Do we look in the book now? Okay. Tale belongs to you now. Please finish it. H.E. Okay, so we're going to the bargain. Which still has nothing in it. Can I... Oh, I can click on the monkey paw. Okay, or whatever that is. It looks like a monkey paw to me. It could be a human hand, I suppose.
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. Damn. There's no time. We need to go. Right. Here you go. What are you up to? Nothing.
Oh, hello. So this is in the lazarette, right? Oh no. Martin Parrott died? Who are you? Are Are you the doctor? Oh my god, Henry, you're a murderer. Oh no, that's a monster. Okay, that's fine. It is a monkey though. Looks like a monkey to me. Something like that. Why was there a monkey in there? And why was Parrot in the thing? This is very confusing to me. Right. Okay. In near the Azores. In the lazarette. Yeah. There you are. Right. So a friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. Okay. So what do we do now? So yeah, you've been killed obviously.
A third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this.
I mean, you should throw it away. To be honest.
Oh, why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it.
Okay.
Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave.
Oh no.
Tail boy.
What's going on? I hate not being able to see it, like.
You return. The ship. The Obra. See it home.
Okay. So there's some weirdness going on here. So you're Philippe Dahl, so you've been probably, what, clawed by a terrible beast again? Or I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing anything here or not. She's shining. Who are you? You're... Oh, okay. This is a new memory. I forget that we have to wait out these memories before we can do stuff. So this is part 4. We're working backwards through this. So Martin Parrot. What's actually happened to him? He's been spiked by a beast. Okay. Has been spiked by a terrible beast. There we go. So that's you sorted. Which only remains... Oh. It's that we're looking at apparently. Is that the shell? Oh no, it's there. Okay, what are you?
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
Right. Who are you? You're the captain. Okay. And the shell is down here with Philippe Dahl. Man, there's a lot going on still. Maybe I should have split this up a bit more. But you said you wanted longer episodes. You're getting longer episodes. Here we go. Come on. Do your swirly thing so that I can move on. Gives you way too... Well, on this particular memory, it's way too long to look at everything. But in previous ones, it's been fine. Right, accessible during the corpse. Captured beast fought against its jailer and was speared for the trouble. Okay, so the captain had captured one. So he grabbed the shell. So is he going to have caught fire like the dude in the boat did? It's you.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
So he's shot that one. Oh, blimey. Sitting and waiting again. There's just not much going on is all. I don't know what to do in this time. Come on. End it. She dead. We know that. I thought when we saw the first one with the gun poking through this and the dead Martin Parrott, I thought the doctor had shot Martin Parrott. I was like, what? I thought you were a murderer. Sorry, the late Dr. Henry. I don't mean to besmirch your memory. Right, that's that. And now we're going to have to do another one again. Right, go back so that I can look at you. It's got to be you this time, surely, yes. And now we just have to wait for one last memory to be complete. So he's been smashing open the crate basically while we were waiting.
What's this? Quicksilver.
Oh, he's got burnt. By mercury? Poisoned? I don't know. Sounds like sizzling. Right, we have to stand and watch him in this position now for ages. Oh yeah, he's burnt. He's been burnt by the shell. Just like the guy from the Formosians. From Formosa. Yep, I've seen it. I've looked at it. Thank you, game. Come on. Hut, hut, hut. How many times can I look at the flame in the thing? Many, many times. Right. Fill in the book. Yep. Do your thing. He did not meet an unknown fate. He was burned. And there we go. We solved the entire book. An hour and 10 minutes later, after not thinking I was anywhere near the end. I thought I was closer than I was for a minute, and then I ended up back not being near it again. But my goodness. So there we go. That's the end of the story. Are we done? Open the door. We're done, right? We can leave. The end, probably. Oh, we're getting up. Putting the book on the shelf. Because it's done. It's ended. It's finished. That was the book. Beautiful. The end. There it is. I was hoping that was going to pop up. So there we go. Thank you, everyone. We got the things again for your dad. Well, thank you for making it for your dad. We also appreciate it. That's the end of the Returns of the Obra Dinn. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It's been fantastic. Yes, there will be something else replacing it, I hope. I don't know what yet. We shall just have to wait and see. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and a comment. Don't forget to share it around. If you know anyone else that would like it, please send it to them too. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we can. You can also join our Discord. There's a link in the description. There's also a link there for merch if that's your thing. Otherwise, I will see you guys in another game very soon. Bye.